Hey guys, welcome back for part two. It's been a couple days since we've last seen you. Let's go ahead and talk about what we've done since we've seen you. What have we done, Jacob?
So far we have, the biggest thing we've done, like the most obvious thing is we've gone ahead and painted the front headlight cage right here. It's already installed. We also painted this. It didn't turn out very good, but
Yeah, it's fine.
It looks better because it was pretty faded, and we did some plastic repair with some JB Weld plastic bonder, and it was black, so we kind of had to paint it, or else there would just be these black like splotches on there.
Yeah, I mean it's on camera it looks fine, but if you get up close, it starts to
it's a little rough.
Starts to get a little bit of orange peel.
But this is the other rack out here. This is the front rack here.
Yeah, this goes right over the front wheel. It's all dry. So.
Yeah, these are all dry. Yeah, these have been sitting here for over 24 hours. This is the big rear rack. It looks pretty good now that it's been all painted up.
And then these are the front rack supports.
Front connecting bars for that. Yeah, that front rack. So that was like one of the first things we did.
Yeah, just to get a jump on it, and then
we also spray painted the lower forks because it was all this. There was quite a bit of rust, and I went ahead and wire brushed off the rust. And then it was this black pitted metal, and then it just didn't look very good. So we just quickly went over it. This will be kind of covered up, so it doesn't have to like look perfect, and it doesn't.
I mean, it looks all right for what we've done. We basically just put some silver
Rust-Oleum
on it, just to make sure like all the rust doesn't come back and.
It looks better though. It does look better.
We clear coated both the front shocks and the front. Or in the gas tank, just to keep it kind of a nice patina look.
With some enamel, yeah. That's also Rust-Oleum stuff. And then we also went ahead and took the exhaust off. This is the exhaust header right here. We will not be reusing that. But this is the other part of the exhaust. This is the muffler right here. This one's actually in rougher condition than the header, really. But we probably will be reusing it. It's pretty heavy in rust. It's got some moss growing on there, and it has a hole right there, and it also has little pieces of rust in there.
So we'll definitely clean that out. We'll definitely wire brush that all down so it's nice fresh metal, and then we'll
probably high temp paint this, and we have a new exhaust header coming. I don't know if we'll paint that, but
yeah. So we have a new exhaust header with the heat shield on it and seat coming from a guy in Spokane. Shout out to the Third Wheel ATC on Facebook. That's where we got it.
And we got some other parts coming, but we also slimed the tires. That was a big thing of slime because they're big old tires.
And
we've not slimed this front one yet, actually.
Yeah,
but these ones.
I mean, it's the front tire is still holding air better than this one.
Really good. That one does not. This one actually has not leaked at all. And the front tire, despite having really super bad dry rotting, is actually holding in pretty good.
Yep. So since we've seen you, we've gotten a new spark plug, and though you can't see it on camera right now, we did get new hardware for all the plastics. We mocked it all up, put it all together, make sure everything fit, and then we had everything.
It looked pretty good.
We have fuel line and a fuel filter. We're just waiting on some gas tank liner. And we're gonna and a petcock. Got a new battery. We hot wired the start just to make just to try the start button and the starter. Everything turns over. It's got nice compression. It actually, the starter works great. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. So whoever had this last,
it looks like
definitely replaced it.
I would say replaced. It looks like the only thing on here that has been replaced, not by us. But,
yeah.
So that's what and right now we are working on this reverse gear assembly. So these are all the parts here that we took out of the bucket of oil. They've been sitting in oil, I don't know for how long, probably a while.
Like probably a couple weeks at least.
At least, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and
wiping all these off, and we got this diagram over here that we're looking at, trying to make sure we have everything, and then we'll be putting it back together on. There's a couple shafts down here,
and then we'll put the case over it. So that's most of what we've done so far. I can't really think of. We washed the plastics; they were kind of dirty, but that's just minor stuff.
So we'll come back in a little while, hopefully with the transmission, like high, low, and reverse gears all back together, and then we'll turn it over for you guys to show that it really turns over.
Yeah, it has,
And then we'll come back after that with all the new parts. And
stay tuned for part 3. Hopefully it'll be running, and that should be the final video.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're back. I don't know what the last clip was because it's been like 3 days or something.
Been 2 days or something since we last filmed, but
we're like almost done painting all the tires.
3/4 of the way. We just have to paint
Other side of the front tire and
the other half of this, other half of that one. Wait, did we?
Yeah, the other side that one's painted. So
oh yeah,
so
we just
that one's
need
finished.
One
that
more
one
side
right
of
there's
that.
finished, and that one's almost finished. They came out looking pretty nice. You want to like tilt that one up? Show 'em.
This is the better side. This one is the one we did first.
The other side's
Really bad prep.
a little rough, but you know.
We're probably gonna redo this side a little bit and wash it. So that one will look like this one. This one's nice and clean and smooth.
So we got a new ignition. I think since
Yes, this is kind of what we were excited for, to actually try to start this thing electrically, but turns out there's something not going on with the ignition per se and the direct wiring, because we know this works, but rather a connection in here somewhere. I cannot really track it down.
I don't know. There's some
To
weird
the
ground
starter
lines.
motor. It seems as though it's to the starter motor.
Because we
like,
can still pull
this
start and get it on.
relay works, or else the whole thing wouldn't even start. It wouldn't even produce spark.
We have great spark.
So something going on with the connection to the starter motor is wrong, and then so we can't electrically start this thing. But the pull start works fine.
You want to try starting it?
Yeah, we can start it right now. This is our makeshift gas tank. We put the new throttle on right here.
Yeah. Let's I'm just gonna set these together.
We'll put that together and try to.
Yeah, I'll just.
It's gonna be kind of hard to film.
I'll hit it with my.
We're not very good with it, but here we go.
Oh, damn it. So it's not cold. It's pretty cold right now, so it's not gonna really idle. But that was a nice first start. You know, it shoots flames because it's open header, and you know it's not the most efficient engine. But basically, we've got a little bit of wiring up to do with the ignition, just to get it all cleaned up.
But the electric start, what it's looking like is we're not gonna be able to get that. If we get everything else ready by the time, and this isn't still working, we probably won't fix that.
Yeah. So something's wrong with the electric start. The electric motor works. We've heard it turn over a whole bunch.
But then all of a sudden, that was like the first night we got it. We like hot wired it and it was turning over, and then we came back the next day, did the same thing, and the lights work, but the starter motor does not. I don't think it's a starter motor because it just, I don't know why it would stop, especially because these are keep on working. I think it's a connection. We took this apart even, and I cleaned all the contacts. This is all the kill switch, the light button, and the start button. So, but the kill switch still works. So, electrical, I don't know. I'm not an electrician, but so that's really the only thing that we're kind of not really trying to fix super hard. But we have a lot of stuff on order right now. We have the front shock boots. We have 415 to coat the gas tank. We just pressure washed the gas tank. It looks way better. It was really rusty. We can see that I would say like 70% of the paint is left on the inside. We also have a front brake table coming.
Yeah.
We have a seat cover for the seat that we got.
Yeah, I finally got the seat. You want to put that on?
Is very.
It's pretty shitty. I got it from a guy in Spokane who kind of, you know, he charged me double for shipping. That kind of pissed me off. Kind of line up, jeez.
Okay, there.
You gotta press it down pretty hard. God damn it. So it has 3 little pins that like line it up, and then 2 clips, one on the other side that hold it, and a little lever on the bottom side.
Bottom, and it pops off really easy.
Yeah.
So this is really what we're after, is really the seat pan, because this is what you can't really find. The foam we're gonna try to repair, try to get some more foam, kind of adhere it on here, glue it on here, and then kind of shape it back to somewhat. So it's not going to be perfect because I haven't really looked actually, but I haven't really seen foam for these.
I actually
It's
looked. I
84.
couldn't find a single one.
85, 86, 87, 250 ES. You can buy a whole seat with the cover and everything, like brand new. Not OEM, but like aftermarket. So, and then we have a seat cover. You can get a seat cover for these, and we have that coming. So,
And I think we got the new header. This one has a heat shroud, and we got the petcock for the gas tank. That one, it's actually pretty good. It's just cheap Chinese
it's like
Amazon stuff.
$9.
Yeah.
So, and then we have the gear shift lever coming because ours, the splines are totally destroyed. So, and it's also bent, like the actual leveler is. So it'll like go on there, but it'll just basically strip out the splines, and then the whole thing will be ruined because
Yeah, we
we'll have to take out
put the reverse back together, and we're still waiting on the reverse high-low lever.
Yeah, so this right now does not have a gasket in here. This is pressurized. This is part of the engine internals, so there will be oil in here. So we obviously have to put a gasket on here, gasket maker. But we didn't do that yet just because we don't have the handle. So once we get the handle, we'll take these back off. And then we'll throw the handle on, and then we'll put some gasket maker on there, and then it'll be ready to go.
I think that's just about it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Jacob__and_Cameron. We usually post when we upload a video and tease some stuff that's coming up. In part 3, you'll see this probably right around a little bit, and it'll probably be like a complete review, and it'll be finished, or what we consider finished, because it's kind of a money pit right now.
Yeah.
And then it might go up for sale. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.